everybody else on the server. Meanwhile, top fragger on Gen.G is Daps. It's not really the player you want at the top. And it's going to be more free frags, and it's Calyx who picks up 2 of them.
Yeah, basically, Envy, every round they've won, they've gotten the first kill in the round. So they're really good at capitalizing on the 5-on-4 situations. Just kind of snowballing them into victories. And it looks like another one should be here in just a moment. They should be finding round number 8. Already in a 5-on-2 with low firepower for Gen.G.
Yeah, this is one of those rounds that you just kind of sit back and kind of resign to your fate here if you're Gen.G. Especially the way they've been playing. Very lackluster performance thus far. Kusta gonna get some kills. At least he does drop the bomb out first. Legia, maybe overextending moment. Kusta wants to try and peek as well. He's itchy. When it comes to those latter stages of the round, because they don't have much utility, he doesn't feel confident in the rest of his team. That's what it suggests to me if they're going for these audacious peaks with the AWP. It's going to work out for them, though. First 2 kills. Oh, and the third as well. Legia wide swings with the bomb. That should be the round to follow. Is it going to be a clean one? Not quite. They do lose Ben-Tet to the hands of Mihu. They need to keep the rest of the players alive, and they do. So Gen.G at least do pick up a round, but it's whether they can put more behind it that I'm interested in now.
Also important, it wasn't a costly one, right? Only lost that 1 player. They keep both the AWPs. That helps them build up a little bit of money. It should mean that they have much more utility, which gives them a little bit more freedom to maybe make early round.
Alone, they've lost the early pick onto Ben-Tet. Dap's now going to peek with his MP9. Does land the frag. They know exactly where he is, and he pushes out. He didn't expect the push onto B. Maybe thought that the player he picked off was more of an interference play. Otherwise, I don't know why he just rushes onto the site there with the MP9 with such low HP and low time. 2v2. Is it going to be double digits for Envy? It's looking likely. Calyx has managed to wiggle his way round the back of the CTs. He's waiting to see that second player. Now he's seen him. He's going for the taps, and he's going to get rewarded with the 2 kills at the end. Envy, 10-4 lead already.
Yeah, this Gen.G looking so flat throughout all of this. And we're just seeing great work from Envy across the board. They, again, are just getting so many opening picks. I think every round they've won, they've gotten the opening kill in the round or close to it. And really, everyone performing. I mean, hell, even Legia, who came in with probably 0 expectations on individual performance, has done just fine. He's done quite well. And go with this. I mean, they bring in the bomb Ivy. They have 2 towards inner. I doubt that they would bring the bomb back Halls on an inner split. So I think this is just an action in inner, and they want to double back to outer. But if they lose too many personnel along the way, that could be a real problem. And indeed, they're just dropping like flies all across the map. It's not even close. They're just getting absolutely destroyed.
Ben-Tet's still alive, though. Not for much longer. He has been put down, and that's one of the win conditions, one of the combat conditions with the second pistol, and it has been entirely taken away from them. Ryan's getting vocal as well. Kind of wish we could hear those screams. Well, I'm sure Gen.G wish they couldn't. Sounded a bit dodgy, but I'm running with it.
Yeah. I wish I could hear those screams.
Know how you get those YouTube videos where it makes people look like psycho?
That's kind of one of the options you have now as a T side, especially with the Galils actually being way more viable. You can actually full buy third round even without a plan.
Does afford them the luxury of sitting back and effectively using that range to its utmost potential. And it's going to be a clean sweep, and Ryan with a 4K. Don't get too carried away. They all charge down.
Position to kind of cover his backside so he can just focus on Ivy from this angle. We'll have to see how it plays out.
35 seconds. First kill goes the way of Gen.G. Envy are going to be sick to their stomach if they let this map slide away, and it's looking more and more likely with every parting shot. Automatic gives them another advantage, and it's all crumbling. It's all coming apart at the seams. Legia 1v5 in Gen.G. What a comeback from 12-5 to taking it in overtime. At one point, they were 15-10 behind as well. They won 5 in a row just to take us to overtime. Got a 4K in the second one, but he's apparently only got 6 kills. So unless my maths is completely off, I don't know what's going on there. Neither way. By the by, he's gone down first, and Automatic's got 2 right off the bat. Daps in the meanwhile, though, gonna muster up a bit of... Oh, well, never mind. I was going to try and build the round, but Kusta's just gone and ended it, hasn't he? What an anticlimax. Not that really matters. And the pick goes the way of Automatic. So he goes aggressively into Boiler. That is the AWP of Nifty down. They have been able to retrieve the AWP, though, in the hands of Ryan. And I'm going to go for that boost. A nice idea. I like that they're going for these kind of off-the-cuff, audacious plays in this sort of a buy, but it's not going to work out for them.
Yeah, exactly. I can't fault them for giving the attempt, but it just hasn't been executed the way they hoped. And Sam continues to just wreak havoc on this map. He's up to 3 kills on this run, had 2 big entries in the previous. Can be such a powerful trade fragger in these situations. There's a good defense set up though already. Vince, they have a crossfire on the side. A smoke could block off Mihu, but he actually crosses in the side himself, but gets caught. That's such a rough timing. Calyx, though, at least able to recover it a bit, but can he do more?
He can. He picks up a second kill. An Automatic with the last bullet in the magazine. Smashes the head off. 3k for Calyx. Started the map off well. They need him to step things up here if they're going to get back into this half. And you hear the glove pop, you know, for a good time. Yeah, they obviously just saw that it was a weapon of mass destruction you had there, Dust, packed away, you know?
It's an absolute unit. Really?
Venter. Okay, 3 kills. We haven't seen anything like this from him on Inferno. So maybe we could be having overtime strike twice. Would be a similar sort of outcome. Ventet, another kill, now hiding in the alcove. And Mihu, 1 on 4 to try and seal the deal right here, right now. Won't be happening for the Polish player. 15-13, Gen.G live to fight at least one more round.
Are you ready for an overtime again? Imagine if Envy had map point on both maps and then lose an overtime both maps. That would be, I'm sure, very tilt-worthy.
Maybe it's almost impossible for these teams to know where the raw position players are.
Yeah.
Gotta come down to that split-second decision-making. Ryan now moving back onto the site. Automatic staying in library. Might be playing up close. Automatic scoped in. He's let his position be known. And there's a Molotov tossed into the balcony. So some can't even go for a peek. It's a double AWP retake as well. Far from ideal. Does Automatic know he's around the corner? He does, and he no-scopes him. It's now down to Mihu, who goes for a wide swing. Oh, no, Som's missed. He's missed the shot. It was a sitter, and Envy are going to take us to a third map after all.
Oh, no. You do hate
But with the headshot, could be all she wrote for this second round, or maybe not. Maybe there's a way back in. They don't have a kit. That's the downside. It does seem to me like it's more exit frags than anything else. Try and starve away as much economy as possible. Now that Mihi was low, though, maybe it is doable after all. But the poll, there's no double headshots with the AK. Envy take the 2-0 lead, but it's at the cost of 4 guns.
Yeah, it's definitely really costly. Not what you want to see on a round like that. You really want to be able to retain as much weaponry as possible. And I do wonder if, based on the amount of damage that Gen.G did, if they do actually want to invest a little this round. Normally, this is the round where you do a complete full save with USPs, but if you think about how many people you took down and how many rebound, ramp progression, and boom, headshot from Automatic. Oh, boy. Vince, they've been absolutely just straight crushed. Whoa, that's devastating, though.
50 is feeling it right now with this AK. Holy crap. Like, last round was the same as well. He's landed 2 crisp headshots. He's about to get flanked, though. Actually, no. Daps is going to be playing passive instead. He knows that he can try and cut off this angle of retreat. If he's read the situation, he lands the headshot. He's down to 2 HP. This would be a 1v5. If he can pull this off, he may get caught in transition. 1 bullet and he's a goner. And Som is watching it, but Som's given his position away. And there's still 50 seconds left. Smoke over on the connector. The CT side of connector. Is Nifty's back in again. He's anticipating the push from Som, but Som is going to wait. Automatic also. Nifty is going to be in a post plant. Now, as far as 1v5s go and a 1v2 clutch, this actually is very doable now. It's going to come down to this timing on Som. If Som can just catch him in transition, round's done. But if Nifty takes down this first kill, this is so very doable. And that smoke is going to allow him safe passage into CT side. 2 smokes and a flashbang for Gen.G, so maybe they can try and draw him out into the open. 1 stray bullet will end his life. But Nifty has done so much work. 3 kills, bomb plant. and potentially so much more damage on the cards. He's seen some crossing. He's played this to perfection, and there's no kit. The spray through. Oh no, they've got the kill, but is there enough time? This is going to be incredibly close. It's going to go down to the wire, and Nifty's actually pulled off the clutch. He doesn't get all the kills, but he lets the bomb do the talking for him.
Oh my god.